ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Veterans, all my veterans all over the world. Hey, I'm back like cook crack. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright, because this is my message to you. Yes, sir. Bob Marley in the house, babe. Man, I gotta come to you real quick, real fast, guys. I'm a little bit under the weather and took this medication. I said, well, before this medication try to kick me up and beat me up, I better shout out real quick to my veterans. So I don't miss hollering you guys out, because you know what that medication for. Once you under, you under. And I promise I'm going to shout my veterans out every single day as long as God give me breath in my body. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. They got me in a sick bed as long as I can run my mouth. These veterans going to get shouted out, man. It's just something I want to do for the rest of my life. I promise you that, and I'm going to do that. So, guys, anyway, for this medication kick in, man, all my veterans over there sitting in those doggone war zones, you know, I don't mind with a little sickness, man, because you guys doing a whole lot worse than what I'm doing. I'm just sitting over here with a little sickness. I mean, you guys over there rappelling out of helicopters, man, parachuting out of airplanes, running from bombs, grenades, IEDs, and things of that nature, man. And don't you think we don't forget that over here. Every single day, I'm going to tell you that. I really, truly understand what you're going through, and all our veterans is over here, we think of the same thing. And then, you know, we got a lot of veterans over here, man, that's homeless, man, sitting in these doggone cars with no gas, no heat, no electricity. You sitting on park benches with cardboard for a blanket. I see them at exits on freeways, man, on the corner. It just hurt to see it. And you know, being just one guy, you just can't do it all to help everybody. You just can't. But it takes a village. You know, like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village, man, for us to really help as many veterans as we can. And you know how we can really help them? We don't have to really go out there and try to spend a whole lot of money that we don't have on them. But we can just say in passing, hey, how you doing, young man? Thank you for your service, and thank you for our freedom. And we appreciate what you did for us overseas. Man, that'd make all of them day. That's all we need to do. Okay? So it don't have to be a lot of spending money or anything on a veteran or anything like that. But if you do have something in your heart and you can bear on a veteran, man, help them out. Really, truly help them out. And it'd be a good cause for you. It'll warm your heart. It really will, man, because I truly love these veterans, man. Every little bit I can, and what I do have, I try to share with them, man. And they have some great stories, too, man. It'd be surprising how you can sit and just talk to these guys or girls for like 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll hear some great stories, man. These were people that was great and still are great. They just having some challenges and some situations. You know, I've been a social worker pretty much all my life, so I can deal with people, man. I know how to identify with people. I know how to relate with people, man. I can talk to an executive and I can talk to a homeless person with no education. It doesn't matter, man. I know how to relate to people. But my veterans, man, got to know, man, there's angels around you every single day. Every single day there's angels. There's angels around me, man. I'm 68 years old, man. I didn't get here alone. You know, earlier today I was talking about that fallopian tube, man. How that little sperm caught that fallopian tube and brought us into this world. We here for a purpose, man. You know, my mentor, Coach Prime, said, walk in your purpose. That's what we doing, man. Walking our purpose. You was here for a purpose. All my veterans, you was here for a purpose, man. And I want to close with this, guys. You know, I got a GoFundMe, guys, and it's really something I really need help with. I want to get my veterans. I know it's the end of the season, and we short of the season is really closing, but we'll still all have next season. And what I need, man, is all my veterans, all my Colorado fans, and all my veterans around the world, man. If you can find anywhere in your heart, guys, just to put up $2 or $3, man, and put this GoFundMe up and running, so we can at least start the next season getting somebody like a Korean veteran or a Vietnam veteran out to a football game. That's my mission. That's all I want to do in life, man, before God even called me home. I'm talking about God calling them home. Hey, God might call me home before them. So that's why I'm rushing it too, man. I want to have a veteran. I want a Korean veteran or a Vietnam veteran. before they pass away, man. We get them out to a football game. These are guys with extreme disabilities, man. Extreme physical disabilities, can't get out of a wheelchair. They've probably been in it for like 10, 15 years. And just can't get out of that wheelchair, man. And you know, a lot of people think, well, a lot of people just don't even think anything of these veterans, man. And I do. I always do, man. And I just want to get them out to a football game. You'll be surprised what they do for that individual, young lady or young man. Because, you know, I had a young lady tell me I don't talk enough about my young ladies, but like young lady veterans, man, I love you guys just as much as I do them knuckleheads. I do, man. And if I don't be shouting you out as much, that's just because I forgot about you. But believe me, man, it's not intentional. Because I love my military ladies. You know, my daughter been in the military now 23 years. And, you know, her mother was also in the military. And I've been in the military. And I got a family full of military. So I guess that's why I love the military, man. And I know all the things that we have to do in the military, man. And so anyway, guys, back to that GoFundMe, man. All I need is $2, $3 out your pocket, man. Go throw it in that GoFundMe, man. My whole goal is $100,000. But whatever we can get, man, it's going to be appreciated. Boy, just think next season, man, we get 2 or 3 people out for it. And this is what I want to say in closing. We get 2 or 3 people out to a football game next year, man. Even though my goal is 11 a year and increase after that, but we get 2 or 3 out. Can you imagine what that do for that individual? We give them $300 or $400 a piece. We take them to the finest restaurants. We put them in the finest hotels. We put them in the finest yachts, either the finest boats or the finest airplanes or the finest motorhome or finest express bus going down the freeway. Man, because you got to make sure you take your handicap real well when you're going to transportation like buses and airplanes. You know, you got to be delicate with my handicap. We don't play. All right. And then, you know, on top of that, if the young lady or the young guy need a VA doctor that day, man, we got that too, man. You know, the doctor get paid all day long to take care of that patient, man. And they also get to enjoy the football game as well. And they get to live in that fine hotel and they get to eat that fine meal as well that whole day, man. That's what we do. And we all just know that's a warm, fuzzy feeling for all of us. Knowing what they did was a great cause, man. We all enjoyed the football game, had a hot dog and a Coke with the veterans, and listened to some war stories and some family matters. But you can't beat that, man. That's a great day. Now, and on the other end, you know, all the deep pocket veterans who provided it for the veterans to get to these football games, you know, they glad because it was a tax write-off for them, and it's a great cause at the same time. So everybody win. It's a win-win. I love win-wins. Nobody losing this thing. And all these deep pocket veterans, you know what I'm saying? They know some of these veterans that have these physical limitations. And so when we bring them all together, it's going to be a beauty to behold. You know, I look at my channels. I don't have many viewers when it comes to the military. I have quite a few when I do the sports. But that's understandable because a lot of veterans don't know I exist yet. That's what I'm saying. I've only been out on this thing like 66 days, something like that. But when all these veterans do find out, Gerald Costello got this YouTube page for all the veterans, man. Watch what's going to happen, man. The thing going to work like magic, man. You already know how it going to work, you know. But somebody going to hear me, man. Somebody going to hear my call. So I'm going to close with that, man, because I feel like medication coming on down on the brother. Guys, just always know, man, to the world, you might be one person. But to that one person, you just might be their world. And you know, always know this too, man. People don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And man, you got to care about your family. You got to care about the world. And now you got to care about your freedom and you got to care about your liberty. That's why those guys over there fighting, man, so we can maintain our liberty, maintain our freedom, okay? So guys, good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or at least until next time. Good night.
For today's flight.